Welcome back to the How Women Write podcast. This is Jacqueline Fish, your host, and I'm continuing reading through my latest book, Writing with the Moon. And each episode, I am diving into one sign. And today we are talking all about Aquarius. If you want to get the book, there are 480 writing prompts in there and suggestions for finding your writing flow with the weather or the moon, the mood of the day. You can find it at theintuitivewritingschool.com. Let's dive in. Aquarius, I've got a great idea. Sundates, January 20th to February 18th. Symbol, the water bearer. Even though the symbol for Aquarius is the water bearer, it's an air sign. Just as the water bearer symbolically gives life to the earth, imagine the abundance of water being poured into your writing work. Ideas flow like a never-ending well of inspiration. Water cleans and clears the past, making way for a fresh, new start. Ever notice how cleansing a good rain feels? Element air, high altitude air, stabilizing ideas into systems that shape the future. Mode, fixed, stabilized, innovative thinking. Energy, masculine, outward, intellectual, progressive. Ruling planets, Saturn and Uranus. Saturn, traditional, adds structure and meaning to our world through its strong awareness of the limits of time and matter. Definition, rules, boundaries, responsibilities, commitments. Uranus, modern, inspires enlightenment, progressiveness, objectivity, novelty, and ingenuity. It represents the spark of intuition that spurs invention. House 11th. The 11th house highlights society, friendships, and collective vision. It's associated with networks, collaboration, shared goals, and the hopes and dreams you pursue with others. Body parts, ankles, calves, circulation. Pair, Leo. Metal, uranium, shape-shifting and awakening properties. Gems, garnet, spiritual grounding, attracting better health, good humor. Amethyst, healing properties. Colors, aqua, balance, serenity, clarity, open communication. Blue, peace, trust, stability, support in speaking truth. Silver, reflection, intuition, mystery, grace. Flowers, orchid, refinement, unusualness, fertility. Gladiolus, integrity and strength of character. Essential oils, ginger, balancing, centering, mental fatigue. Neroli, easing stress and uplifting the mind and mood. Cinnamon, creativity, concentration, warming. Rosemary, strengthening and quick thinking mental energy. Chamomile, comforting. Black pepper, spicing up and warming to energize the mind. Cedarwood, boosts focus and eases tension. Clove, overcoming negativity and calming the mind. Mantras, I know. My inspiration is unlimited. What I offer is unique. Keywords, adopt, astrology, astronomy, assertive, break, breakthrough, collaboration, cool, detached, dramatic, eccentric, extraordinary, freedom, freelancing, friendly, futuristic, global, group, humanitarian, idealistic, independent, individualistic, ingenuity, innovate, inspired, intellectual, opinionated, original, planet, programming, progressive, reform, reshape, revolution, scientist, simplify, social justice, social media, streamline, systems, technology, unique, volunteer. Content inspiration, creating the right offer for your prospective client, their dream solution. Pushing boundaries, making something new, content, product, or through a new medium. Breaking through the status quo to take your writing to the next level. Looking outside yourself and your industry to think outside the box. Inner purpose, sense of community, serving humanity. Calling others to join in and share. Exploring new tech and tools. Hold the generative AI for writing, please. Breaking out of and throwing away any box you put yourself in, allowing for full creative expression, connecting with your community, making the world a better place. Writing with this sign. Aquarius is a cool, calm, and collected air sign. With its head in the air, it's rebellious, thinking, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going for it. Take that big vision and go after it. Aquarius looks to the future and is focused on growth. How will you grow as a human through your writing? How can sharing your ideas help the collective growth? Aquarians are also excellent at passing on knowledge to others in interesting ways. This can be exciting to explore how you'll do that through your words. While Aquarius is a fixed sign, the moods can be up and down, and they may scatter their energies rather than focus them on something substantial. See if you can find steadiness in the scattered energy. It might take some extra movement and grounding. Since Aquarius is brilliant at reading others, notice what's left unsaid in your verbal and written conversations. This could be fuel for some writing. Ask good questions and question structures, systems, and old beliefs. You just might have some surprising ideas to change them. Because Aquarius is the sign of revolution, if you've had a block in your writing project, this could be a powerful time to blast through it with an idea you haven't had before. Stay open to big breakthroughs. You might also enjoy writing on unconventional topics or in new ways, discovering new connections within your work and to others who can improve your project and take it into the future. High Vibe Aquarius. Improving something for humanity and the planet and making the world a better place. Taking something existing and tweaking it for the greater good, or reworking and reimagining an old idea entirely into something new. Grounding a big idea into reality. Low Vibe Aquarius. Stuck overthinking, being scatterbrained or spacey, or having lack of focus. Negative emotions such as jealousy, possessiveness, and fear could surface. Trying to rise above what you consider pettiness can sometimes lead to emotional blocks, leaving you feeling detached from your work. Remember your reason for writing in the first place, to keep going and find meaning in what you're creating. Nourishing body, mind, spirit. Body. Try some calf raises when you take writing breaks, and use a ball to massage your feet while you sit at your writing desk. Eat with electronics out of sight because you want to be extra thoughtful of everything you consume. This includes information. Mind. Instead of resisting a busy mind, let all those seemingly random thoughts out onto the page with pen and paper. Using a pen and paper slows your busy brain down. No judging. Subtle thoughts can disrupt a clear mind. Turn on some upbeat music and let it all out. Spirit. Explore your writing project as an ongoing spiritual journey. What does your soul want to say? New moon actions and prompts. New moon actions. Make plans for the rest of your writing project with an eye toward the rest of the year. Let yourself dream about your vision in as much detail as possible. By asking good questions and questioning structures, you might have some fresh and future-focused ideas about how to change them. Let your natural genius shine through, no holding back. Think about how your writing project affects the collective for the better. Commit or recommit to your writing project in this cycle. How can you do it in a way that doesn't just think outside the box, but throws away the box? Look back at where you were in the weeks leading up to today. Think about where you've grown, how you've changed, and the ways you're different. What do you know now? What do you see now that you didn't see before? You might take your intentions from last month and deepen them, tweak them, or even scrap them and start new ones. New moon writing prompts. What's no longer a part of the story? I know this to be true. If I could write anything at all, it would be, I'm creating change. I'm committed to. I'm here to. I improve. Cool and calm is needed here. Reimagining. What I write is unique. Waxing moon actions and prompts. Waxing moon actions. Watch out for your brain trying to bring you into swirling thoughts today. Allow all the writing projects and inspiration to come through and capture all the ideas. Knowing that writing them down doesn't mean you need to take action on them, but taking inspired action is always a good idea. So see if you can get moving on one idea that feels the strongest. Make this decision from your heart, not your head. Choose a completely unrelated industry and go exploring. Read online or visit the specialty magazine section of a bookstore. You never know what you might find that would relate to your business or writing project. Look at any interruptions today as invitations to see things differently and shift your perspective. Offer thanks to every uninvited pause. Visit a new place to sit and write today. Make a point to simply observe without judgment what's going on around you. Let the writing be what it wants to be. You can decide what to do with it later. Indulge in a great brainstorming session. Think about your writing project. Even if you invest just 15 minutes today, having a completely unfiltered brainstorming session without judging your ideas will set you up for later success. Allow all the ideas to come through in whatever order they want. You don't need to impose any structure to this. You can simply let it have the boundaries that will come later, or trust that the structure is there under the surface. Waxing moon writing prompts. What would feel freeing? This would be cool. What if? I'm curious about. I have so many ideas. This idea is pulling me strongly. I create freely. My writing wants. I offer thanks. I see. Full moon actions and prompts. Full moon actions. Notice something you see now that you didn't before. Let your natural genius zone shine through. Push boundaries and play with your comfort edges in your writing, whether in the topic, the medium, or a new tech or tool. Look at your recent content. Did you ask readers to share? Add a CTA, call to action, to read other articles and sign up for your newsletter. Post on social media about an older piece of content that pushed some boundaries. Aquarius loves sharing wisdom. Share some knowledge confidently in a piece of writing today. Ask your readers or followers a thought-provoking question. Keep an open mind about information you receive and any words that come out that surprise you. Surrender and let go of an idea that's running into a dead end. Ideas are great, but only if you take action on them. You don't need to take action on every idea, but it's your responsibility to move some forward. If you've been stockpiling ideas, choose one. Trust it's the right one and take one action today. Full moon writing prompts. It would be cool to push boundaries here. My readers seem to resonate with. I see some trends. What I want my readers to do most. I stand out. I grow personally. I surrender. My genius. I'd love to push boundaries. Waning moon actions and prompts. Waning moon actions. Notice what you're grasping or clinging to that you don't need to reach for your big vision or goals. Review your lists of ideas and discern if they came from you or someone else. Explore any antiquated structures and systems that no longer serve you and replace them with ones that work for how you create. Look back over your writing projects from the past month and explore where you could have used some more support. Decide how you do things differently in the next moon cycle. Edit your work and be mindful of keeping any fear out. Editing out of fear, what will people think, or this needs to be accepted by people, can hinder where you're led to go with your writing. Worrying about what others want can keep you from being inventive right now. Waning moon writing prompts. I was clinging to this, and it's time to let go. I'm experiencing some fear around. I feel the need to be accepted by. If I change this, it'll work better. I'm going to do this differently in the next moon cycle. I'm working to improve. I need some healing here to be able to write what I need to write. I have the freedom to. No more people pleasing. This serves the world. That's a wrap on Aquarius. You can find the book Writing with the Moon at theintuitivewritingschool.com and wherever you buy books online. I'd love for you to follow along. It is a great guide to keep on your desk with prompts and suggestions and actions for every day of the year. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.